What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Roundtable Network News, episode number 12. I'm the franchise. Joining me, as always, is my co-host, the man who knows the most, Double J, Josh James. Josh, happy New Year's Eve.
Happy News to you too, Blood.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is going down. It is New Year's Eve. Wrestling news never stops.
The final day of 2024.
Thank God this year is finally over. Man, 2025 is less than shit. Let's see, what time is it right now?
6 o'clock right now.
Hey, in some places, it's less than 3 hours away.
That's true. That's true.
Shout out to my boy Drew. So let's start off with some interesting news. New Japan Pro Wrestling, Access TV. So, courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider, New Japan Pro Wrestling has exited its Access TV deal. According to Mike Johnson, the broadcast agreement between the two entities officially expires tonight at midnight, and there will be no new episodes. Now, if you guys didn't know, that's from New Japan had their show, and literally that show came on like at midnight some places. Access TV used to have, I think they had TNA for a while too, or they still have TNA.
I think they still do.
TNA always like led into Access TV. Led into New Japan. So it was always like a TNA show, and then boom, right to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Access TV is a very hard channel to find in some places. Fortunately, here in Oregon, I can find it all the time. Yeah, you can't find it either. I mean, a lot of people use streaming services to find it, but I mean, Access TV was actually a pretty good deal for Americans who want to learn about New Japan Pro Wrestling, other than buying New Japan World. So it kind of sucks that they're going to be gone from there, but maybe they found something new. I mean,
yeah,
maybe they found an amazing place to stream their international television show. Let's hope so.
Yeah, let's hope. Fingers crossed for you guys.
Exactly. So I know you have a story about a man who was a free agent who just resigned.
Our boy AJ Francis. He was a free agent, but he signs a new deal with TNA.
So, man, it's crazy.
So I'm happy for him. Hey, if he's happy in TNA right now, why stop him? So,
courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider, TNA announced on their website, TNAWrestling.com, that they re-signed AJ Francis, as it was reported by Sports Illustrated. Wow. The former NFL player had quite a year, 2024, attacking Joe Hendry during his January debut, battling Nick Nemeth in December for the TNA World Championship at Final Resolution. The leader of First Class, Francis has also won the TNA the Digital Media Championship, which is the equivalent of the television title. That was his first title he won at TNA. He also bought the Canadian International Heavyweight Championship while they were doing shows in Canada. That title had been promoted through Canada for many years and had become retired in 1987, but he bought it and he became a double champion in the process. Basically, he just got a belt and was like, I'm the champ.
2024 was actually a legit good year for AJ Francis in TNA, especially because one, I think he was, in my opinion, I think he's one of the best bad guys right now in TNA. One of them, not the main bad guy, but I think he's one of the best right now because one, I love the fact that he brought back a belt that's been retired since 1987. He's like, I'm the champ. I bought it. It's mine.
I mean, technically, it's his property. I mean, Ted DiBiase did the same thing with the WWF Championship at one time.
True. And the fact is, like, he brought that belt back when he was having his feud with PCO, which makes it funnier.
Dude, challenge a Canadian with the Canadian Championship. That's funny. So AJ Francis played football at University of Maryland, signed with the Miami Dolphins. Had a great football career. He went through the Seattle Seahawks, Washington Redskins, among other teams. I'm sorry, the Washington Generals now.
No, it's the Redskins.
Francis is in Orlando, Florida today in conjunction with the Cheez-Its Citrus Bowl, where the South Carolina Gamecocks battle the Illinois Flying ALNAs, I guess, I don't know, fighting ALNA, whatever. The game kicked off at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which was 1 o'clock our time at the Campus World Stadium. It aired live on ABC, marking the first time a football game between the Gamecocks and ALNA, whatever. It's the first time ever. That's the seventh oldest college bowl game in this country. The Cheez-It Citrus Bowl began as a Tangerine Bowl back in 1947. All these fruits.
Jeez.
The Cheez-Its Bowl, Citrus Bowl, Tangerine Bowl, Apple Bowl, Pineapple, I don't know, Pineapple Bowl, like, I don't know. Whatever.
AJ Francis has the Cheez-Its championship belt, so I know
yeah, it's the MVP title. That's funny. TNA Wrestling presents Genesis live tomorrow. Live Sunday, January 19th at the Curtis Caldwell Center in Garland, Texas. AEW country, apparently. Part of the Dallas Metroplex. You can get tickets right now live at Curtis culturalwellnesscenter.com. TNA Francis has been one of those guys that has been traveling through San Antonio, doing live shows in the Alamo, featuring live events for TNA's flagship weekly TV show, Impact on what? Access TV. So, I mean, at least Access TV has AJ Francis, the digital media and Canadian former champion, the man, the myth, the legend, AJ Francis. Shout out to you for following us on Twitch. Yeah, boy, AJ Francis. That's right. Top dollar if you're nasty. So there's like I said, a lot of things going on with the WWE and with AEW and TV deals. This coming Monday, if you watched our show yesterday, you know we did the last watch along for WWE Raw on USA, and it had been on USA for so goddamn long. You know, like it was a USA staple for so many years. But now Raw is heading. Go ahead.
When did it first join the USA channel?
I think it was like 1986, 1987.
Whew.
Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah, such a long time. But brother. Raw is going to Netflix live this Monday. And we're going to be watching it live as it happens.
Oh, yeah.
On the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. You can find us on Twitch. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on TikTok. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us everywhere. Twitter, everywhere there's a social media. Guess what? The Roundtable is on that son of a bitch.
Raw first aired on the USA Network January 11th, 1993.
1993. Wow, January 11th. Oh, man, that's crazy. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the updated Raw Network, Raw on Netflix premiere lineup, courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider.
Mm-hmm.
So the WWE will premiere live next week, this coming Monday, from the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, California. The Intuit Dome is the home of the Los Angeles Clippers, but it's in Inglewood. It is not in Los Angeles. That's like saying, "Hey, you're going to be live from Josh's house, live in Portland, Oregon," because he doesn't live in Portland, Oregon, but because Portland, Oregon is the capital, or because Portland is like the biggest city in Oregon. Of course, everyone thinks it's the capital. Salem actually is. But let's go with the lineup, brother. Let's talk about the show.
So far, the matches are. This looks like a good stacked match. Like this could be a pay-per-view match card, to be honest.
That's the way they wanted it to come about. They wanted it to be like a mini WrestleMania.
Yeah. So I like that. I like that they're building that up. John Cena makes his return to Raw. We're gonna also see Drew McIntyre versus Jey Uso. And once again, we're gonna be seeing for the World Women's Championship, Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley in a last women's standing match.
Hold on, Josh. How much did you enjoy the video of Rhea Ripley and the Cocoa Butter Combat Club? I watched that video so many times.
I was pretty much Fred Sanford. It's like, Elizabeth, this is a big one. Come on, Elizabeth. That was pretty much me.
Oh man,
never seen her twerk before, but damn, I'm not. I enjoyed it.
Rhea can get it. Rhea, mommy can get it.
Mm-hmm. But I think this will be the final match between them, hopefully. But I'm looking forward to seeing how this match will turn out. And of course, we got the tribal combat match. Roman versus Solo.
I love you, Solo.
Who's the real tribal chief?
I love you, Solo.
Jacob Fatu is the real tribal chief. Let's be honest.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Jake.
And also, we're going to be seeing, like, I guess, Kofi and Xavier Woods versus Rey Mysterio and a mystery opponent. Now,
okay. Hold on, Josh.
Okay,
stop right now. I blame Sunday Center for this.
I was just going to bring that up. Center, if you watched our Raw recap last night or our trivia,
he was on recap. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, like Raw recap, or if you joined us after that and trivia, Sinner was joking. Well, I guess I could say jokingly, saying that we're going to see Penta joining the LWO and all that kind of stuff. All of us didn't take it seriously because we were just kind of joking. Next thing you know, we've been seeing a lot of rumors and all that kind of stuff. People are bringing it up, and now we might be seeing that coming true. Sinner probably saw this coming out of all of us because we were all thinking, like, Penta doesn't need to be with the LWO, but it looks like that's where it's gonna go.
I was praying to God that they didn't do this. Okay, like this is just my thoughts and how I perceive things in professional wrestling. Do what the fans want.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? The fans don't want Penta part of the LWO.
I thought of this.
I know I don't want Penta part of the LWO.
I don't want that either, but I had a theory on why they might put him with him. I have a theory on why.
When you explained it last night, it made a lot of sense. So explain to the people here so they understand.
Well, they have Penta and Rey Mysterio have a lot of history, especially when they faced each other at Lucha Underground, and they crossed paths in AAA wrestling when Rey Mysterio was no longer with WWE. So they crossed paths, they faced each other, they've teamed up before. So I guess it makes sense that they would put them together, even though none of us wanted to see this happen. But again, it kind of makes sense. But I do have a theory on why they're putting them together, and that is, they're going to make Penta be the one to destroy the LWO. Split them.
I mean, if they're going to put Penta there, he's got to be Penta Dark.
Yeah, he's going to be the one. He's going to be the one that officially ends the LWO. Like, he's going to be all buddy with them for now, but then he's going to break them.
You know what I would like to see? I would like to see Penta. Okay, so if we have to have this LWO, like, in integration, if we have to have it, because WWE just does that with all the luchas. They throw them in one big mix, like, you know, like, oh, you wearing a mask, you're a lucha guy, you got to be with these guys. No, you didn't have to do that. But since you're going to do that, do it right. Jose the assistant is still a free agent.
True.
I mean, I've scoured the news. I haven't seen Jose the assistant signed anywhere. But Jose the assistant comes out. Let's say Rey Mysterio comes out, right? They're in the ring it's just Rey Mysterio, and it's the New Day in the ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're all chilling. Two things could happen. Rey Mysterio could bring Dominic in. That would be funny as hell.
That would be kind of funny.
Because that would just totally make my ass happy.
That would be a twist. That would be a twist. Well, everyone would be thinking that it's Penta, but out of nowhere, it's Dominic.
But wait, hear me out. Dominic comes down, you know. You got that whole Tom Selleck mustache, you know. Like, remember if you watched the promo where he was like, well, they were like, look at you, you're broke ass Tom Selleck, and Dom was like, he wishes. Dom got over right there. That was so great.
And you know the funny part is, the New Day was thinking like, well, this guy will understand how we're feeling. Dominic says, I don't like Big E, but what you guys did, no.
Yeah, even Dominic was like, bro, that's cold-blooded.
If Dom is saying that you screwed up, you know you screwed up. And then Kofi's mom, if your mom says you screwed up, then you screwed up too. Like, Mom and Dom, oh my gosh, yes.
So here's what I would do.
Okay.
I would totally 100% have Dominic Mysterio come down to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Dominic and his dad are arguing. Like, dude, I want to be your partner. Like, I don't like them. I want to be your partner. And let's go, Dad. David T's and Dom leaving Judgment Day for weeks, right?
Or
So
street trash, whatever they're called.
whatever they're called, yeah. So you have him there, right? He comes out, blah blah blah. They get ready to do their thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
The lights go off, and then they come on. Like the lights come off, and it's like a spotlight on the stage, and you see Jose the assistant, and he says, "Rey Mysterio, there is no way Dirty Dom is going to be your partner because Dirty Dom has fear. Well, I have a partner for you, and he has zero miedo." Lights go off, they come back on. Penta is in the ring.
Oh, that'd be cool. That would be cool. That would be awesome, actually.
And then, like, everyone turns around, and Penta just goes fucking ham on the New Day.
Yeah, that would be cool, actually. That would be kind of cool.
I mean, it's like that will pop the crowd so hard, and that's like a pay-per-view like intro.
Yes.
He does that, like the lights come back on, he just goes ham on the fucking New Day, and then he finally just like he looks over, like they're not making him part of the LWO, but he looks over at Rey Mysterio, and he walks over, takes off the glove, drops it on the ground, tags Rey Mysterio in. Rey Mysterio comes in, does the 6-1. Let's say Penta just gets him where he's like on the ropes. Rey comes in, 619, boom. Hits the 619, the splash, 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio, Penta win. Penta's first win on Raw. Penta looks at Rey Mysterio, and the crowd goes, Miedo. Lights go off. Come back on. Rey's by himself.
I like that.
Beautiful debut.
And that's making an impact. Too.
Making an impact. He came in. He helped Rey Mysterio without really helping Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. I'm down for that. Yeah.
And now he's not part of the LWO, but he's made an impact. And now he can go on and do whatever else he wants to do. But remember, Penta doesn't speak great English. So having Jose the assistant with him, cake.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one.
Let us know in the chats what you think about that, man. I'm serious because I think that's
I think that would be a perfect way to debut. Instead of saying like, my tag team partner is Penta. Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah, because let's just be honest. Like the IWC knows Penta.
Yeah.
Maybe a few WWE people know Penta.
Yeah.
But in the real world, Penta's not a WWE household name. But to make a debut, to make a splash like that, no way he's not going to have that heat.
I agree. I'm with you on that one. I think that would make a great impact. I think so far, Blood, you made 2 really good fantasy bookings for Penta's debut with Shinsuke and now this one. So far,
my booking brain is on because I literally just booked a show, put together a card for a show earlier. So my brain is still going Booker.
Hey, that's the good way. Like both of them are amazing ways to book Penta's debut. So I'm fine with either one of those. I just really hope they don't do and put him in the LWO. I just hope that's not the case.
But wasted talent.
Yeah, it's like you can't just put him. Here's the thing. I like the LWO. Don't get me wrong. I do like them. But Penta, this may sound kind of weird, but I think he's too big to be with the LWO. Like he's too big of a name.
Agreed.
So
100% agreed.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I have a lot of respect for the LWO, but for where they're at right now, Penta does not need to be in it.
No, he doesn't. So let's talk about some other matches too. We got Drew McIntyre versus Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm. We also got, I believe, is the main event, CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Now these guys were spitting last night.
Whoa! Before we go to the best promo of 2024, let's talk about Michael Cole and Pat McAfee returning to Raw as a commentary. Oh, yeah. I'm so happy about that. Also, there will be for the first time, I believe, there will be a post-show broadcast with Wade Barrett, Big E, and Joe Tessitore.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So Wade Barrett, Joe Tessitore, Big E are gonna be like the post show for that. But
how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? After when the whole show's over, since Big E's out there, Do you think the New Day would be out there going out there?
Not. But I do think I think the New Day are going to get their heat with Biggie.
Yeah.
But speaking of heat, my God, the conversation between CM Punk and Seth Rollins, the verbal back and forth, in CM Punk's words, the arrows that were shot into his back, he's going to shove down the throat of Seth Rollins. This was supposed to happen at Mania.
Oh yeah.
But this show being like a mini Mania, I mean, come on, we got the Tribal Rules match with Tribal Combat, which you know is going to be super overly booked.
Oh yeah.
The Raw World Champion Gunther isn't even on the show,
which is kind of strange.
But hear me out with that though. Gunther is going to make it. I mean, it's 3 hours.
Yeah, they're
going to 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4, 5. You got 4, maybe 5 matches. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4, maybe 5 matches on this show in 3 hours. There's a lot of people are going to be returning. You know, a lot of shit's going to go down. Let me see. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 5 matches on the show. I'm sorry. A lot of shit's going to go down. I do think since John Cena is returning, and he's starting 2025 on the John Cena I'm Out Deuces tour. I think Cena's going to confront Gunther.
And he officially announced that he's going to be entering the Royal Rumble.
Exactly. So let's just call this. Let's just say this real quick. What if Cena wins the world title from Gunther? Or what if CM Punk, who had a cage match with Gunther on the house show, had a cage match with Gunther for the world title? Imagine CM Punk beating Gunther for the world championship and having his WrestleMania main event against the man he won the world title from when he left the WWE, John Cena.
You know, to be honest, when Cena first announced that he was leaving or going to retire from WWE, my idea for his 2 final matches, like for Mania and December of 2025, would be his final WrestleMania opponent should be CM Punk, and his official final opponent should be Randy Orton. That's me.
I like that.
That's how I thought that would be like a good send off. Like if Adam Copeland, aka Edge, was still with WWE, I would say let's see them wrestle one last time. But that will not happen, unfortunately. But with the 2 guys that he had the best rivalry with are still in the company, why not book it like that?
True. Yeah, let's get down with that. I love that idea. So yeah, that's our huge. I mean, CM Punk with Seth Rollins. That promo was just so goddamn good.
They were spitting.
We sat here and we were just like, Jesus Christ, these guys are killing it.
Seriously,
best promo of 2024, man.
What a way to end it too.
What a way to end it. Yeah, I mean, goddamn. Unless somebody cuts a mean ass promo on NXT tonight. It ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
You can't. Even if they do get a good promo tonight, it's still not gonna be like it's still not gonna be as passionate as like how between Seth and Punk is. I feel like that one's gonna outshine if there is a good promo, like something similar like that. You can't outdo that one.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is the Roundtable Network News, episode 12. We will see you guys in a few days with episode 13. For your boy, Josh James, I'm the franchise. We will see you when we see you.
Happy New Year's, everybody.